Okay, what I'm going to do is talk to you a little bit about Every Rose Has Its Thorn. The first thing I'm going to do is talk about the chords for the song real quick. And then I'm going to talk about, really the most important part about this is how to strum this effectively. So the first thing to do is understanding that the Poison version of Every Rose Has Its Thorn is tuned down a half step. So you're going to need to readjust, either tune your guitar down or pitch the song up using a software like Amazing Slowdowner or something like that. But what we're doing here, the verse is going to be G, C, and D. So what I'm going to do is just play you the verse section. That's what we'll talk about right now. So the beginning of the song sounds like this. And then it moves into this part. And then D, and C, then G. Now we're in the chorus. We'll keep going here. The end of the chorus. And the end of the chorus right here. Okay, so again, what I want you to do is be able to watch those chords and think about the song in your head. Needless to say, when you're going to learn how to play a song, the most important thing you can do is work on the fundamentals of that song, which in this case would be chords and strumming. But also take a lot of time to just listen to the song and get to know the song, know how the verse goes, know where G is, know where C is in your head, not on your guitar, but be able to visualize the song in your head. Then go to the guitar and start figuring out what you need to work on, if C is too slow or D or whatever it might be. Now, you could also play C, instead of playing the normal C, the traditional C, you could do a 4-finger G and move to C by simply moving these 2 fingers down, which is perfectly fine too. So if you wanted to go G, which I think most people would probably want to do, but to be honest, you're just trying to have some fun with this song. So whether or not you play G this way, or you play G as a 3-finger or G as a 4-finger down here, or whether or not you want to play C this way or C this way, it's entirely up to you. The 2 things I want you to really think about here are the swing that the rhythm is given. It's more like a blues rhythm, and this is what I want you to work on most, is understanding that the rhythm should be doing something like this. Instead of being straight, don't play it straight, play it with a shuffle. What a shuffle is it's like having a triplet, and then what you're doing is you're playing the outsides of the triplet. So if you thought of it as this way, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, and it's giving you this kind of blues. A blues swagger. The only thing is it's quite fast, so it doesn't sound bluesy. So if I take that and then add my chords to it, so that really is what gives it its groove, is being able to keep your arm constantly moving and giving it that swing or that shuffle kind of feel to it, okay? Now the other thing to do with this is, what I want you to understand is that there's a couple of dynamics I want you to work on as well. One of them is being able to miss the strings, okay? And if you've never watched some of my videos, you could watch some of these and go back and watch some of these different videos I've got, and it'll talk to you about chords or strumming techniques and different things like that. So what I'm working on here is I'm working on keeping that rhythm. The other thing I'm doing is I'm keeping the movement of my arm constant, and I'm just missing strings whenever I don't want to strum. So in this case, less is more is really the thing I want you to think about. Strumming less. Don't strum everything like this, because it just sounds overbearing. And the last thing with dynamics that I want you to think about is moving away from the strings a little bit in terms of the pressure that you're putting on, or the volume that you're adding to those strings. Don't strum everything so hard all the time, you want to back off. Strum those strings with a really light strum. And when you want to get harder, notice how I'm missing strings, I'm missing strums, but I'm still moving my hand back and forth. So those are just some basic concepts to think about with Every Rose Has Its Thorn, but you can also apply those to lots of other songs, obviously, as well. Again, the concept of memorizing the song, visualizing the chords, being able to swap chords out, using C this way or C this way, depending on what's more comfortable for you or what you're in the mood for. It doesn't really make any difference. And then the other big thing is this whole concept of strumming with your right hand. And remember, you can look for different videos of mine that talk about all of these various different techniques and break them down.